If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
And I forgot to put everyone back in. We're back. Welcome back to another episode of the Sithcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm one of your hosts, PJ the Paradox Nerd, alongside my co-host Sean Solo. And unfortunately, Nilda couldn't make it tonight. She's out. I think she's gonna watch some midget wrestling.
Midget wrestling.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah. Shout out to Nilda. We miss you. So we'll get her back on next week's episode. But we got a really awesome guest tonight. We got Tony, aka Star Wars Sith.
Yeah, he's back,
guys. I'm back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Glad you came back.
Yeah,
We
of
didn't
course.
carry you away last time.
No, it was
Yeah.
a blast last time, man. Of course. If I'm off, I'm always down to come on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We had such a blast last time. I mean, honestly, I think that stream could have went for like another 2 hours.
Oh, we could
It
talk
could've.
forever.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
So but yeah, man. Yeah, glad to have you on. And also, like, dude, awesome that you got a chance to like do some streaming with Star Wars Theory. So I was watching.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Yep.
support you, but the only thing is that like I think I just maybe did one super chat because there's so many people in that chat. So sometimes I say
yeah.
something, it gets like
Yeah.
it's like it gets lost in the mix. But I just kind of like hey, you know what? I'm gonna shout out the crew over there. So
Yeah.
but yeah, man, that's awesome. How was it like hanging out with Theory, man? I'm sure he's pretty down to earth, right?
So it literally felt the same thing as like this. And even like the last time we were on the show, just a bunch of dudes hanging out talking about Star Wars. It felt just like that. Like before I got on, it was a little nerve-wracking because the dude has 3 million subs. He's the biggest, biggest Star Wars channel. So like that kind of hits the nerves. But once you're in there and you're just talking, it's natural because I've been doing this my whole life. Like this is what we do, talk about Star Wars.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And I actually got a chance to meet him in person. I'm sure he doesn't remember, but when I went to Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, that's when I met him, and I took a picture with him, I think a while ago. And he was super down to earth. Obviously, like he's kind of like well known, so he was kind of like getting mobbed left and right. People are like taking pictures, talking to him.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, but like I said, he was pretty down to earth, and just got a chance to talk to him briefly. And I think that was his first celebration, so I think he was also geeking out at the same time. So
funny you mentioned that. I saw him there too because I was there too.
Oh,
and
okay.
I remember walking the show floor and I saw him, and I think I just started watching him like the year before, so I knew who he was. And I'm walking by and I'm like, yo, that's the Star Wars dude from YouTube. And then I just kept walking because he had like a little crowd. He was taking pictures with people and stuff. But I saw him just walking the show floor, like at Chicago as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And with Celebration, like obviously the next one's in Japan, in Tokyo. So I'm gonna try and swing it, but
just do it, bro. You got 18 months to save and plan. Let's go, baby.
I gotta and that's the thing too, is like I could convince my wife that, hey, it could be a family trip to Japan. We always wanted to go there.
Yeah, 2 for 1.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no. So we wanted to do another stream tonight, just because there's so many things that we wanted to talk about. I know the past, like, I think 3-4 weeks, I think a month, right, Sean? Like we actually had like just back-to-back guests, which is pretty awesome. But
we haven't talked about collectibles in a while.
It's been a while. Collectibles, news,
anything, really.
Anything really. There, and usually, like Sean and I were like, after Ahsoka, we're like, man, we won't probably have anything to talk about in terms of Star Wars. So let's get some guests on.
Yeah.
Next, you know, like I get some guests on. There's like 20,000 collectibles, 20,000 news that happens
every day.
So yeah, I figured this will be a good way to kind of catch up. So
yeah.
Before we move on, I definitely want to just kind of address the chat. Sorry we didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. So shout out to everyone that tuned in yesterday's stream. We got Flex in the house. What's up,
What
Flex?
up, Flex?
Shout out to Flex. We got Batman in the house. What's up, Batman?
What up, Bab?
What up?
And by the way, please check out Rogue 5 Cantina.
Yeah.
They stream on Sunday nights, I believe at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And Flex is one of the hosts there. So shout out to that crew. Who else is here? We got Pat's fan for life 69.
What up?
That Pat's fan, you're a Patriots fan. I'm a Giants fan. I'm not trying to rub anything in. We kind of like it was a good game, but honestly, this year hasn't been our year. So I feel you, Pats fan. I feel you. So who else is here? We got Zombie Hunter 115.
What up?
And we got RMD. What's up, RMD? Thank you for tuning in.
Mark Hamill's new best friend.
Yeah,
what up,
so jelly. So
Yeah,
jelly, man.
Yeah.
So jelly.
That's awesome. You got to meet him.
Yeah, and I was watching some of his stories on Instagram, and it looked like he has a
Yeah.
blast.
I watched his live at the Mark Hamill show, and I was like,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
God he's doing this. Like, this is awesome. I felt like I was there.
Yeah, no, he did a great
Yeah,
job. I
that's
was
sweet.
watching some of it, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Let's see who else is here. We got we got
OPK.
Son of a-
Yes.
Damn you, Bobby. All right. Who else is here? We got Jeff's in the house. What's up, Jeff's?
What up, Jeff?
What up?
And we got Scott Berry. What's up, Scott?
Scotty
Oh.
B.
We got Santino, Darth Nobi in the house. What's up?
Kenobi.
What up, Sant?
And who else is here? We got love this name, Moff McClunky, Mills Amoof. What relief that Hot Toys putting out another. What a relief! Oh my gosh, I have so many things to say about that, but yeah. So who else is here? Pat said, yeah, we sucked this season. My son is a Giants fan. No worries, all good. Oh, I'm sure that house was there might have been some tension in the house last Sunday, but good that he's.
So you're saying
Giants
your son's been grounded for a while?
yeah, exactly.
Talking
Never mind.
trash.
Just boxed up one of the commissions I'm doing for a guy. Awesome, man.
Nice.
And I think that's it. And yeah, no, seriously, we've been having some really awesome guests on for the past like 3-4 weeks now. We had the Good Morning Guard, Steven. We had what's his name? Rory yesterday, which that was an awesome.
That dude's cool, man. That was a good interview. It was chill.
Yeah, that was super chill. And yeah, we might collab with him one more time and maybe some other guests. I think we're stewing something up.
We're working on something. If it pans out, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, really it'll be for it'll be really good. So and then we got John Celestri that came by, he was the animator who did the holiday Boba Fett. And that was pretty cool. I actually got his book, which is a good segue to our Star Wars Bounty pickups. Okay, so we'll start off with Tony, man. Tony, did you get anything recently? Anything cool?
Oh, God, too much, bro.
Black Friday shopping,
There's so
any
much
good deals? Yeah.
So there's stuff everywhere, but one thing I picked up recently that I just unboxed today, and I made a video I'm going to drop in a couple of days. This Unleashed Boba Fett.
Oh, yes, I saw
Target
that.
exclusive.
Oh.
Yeah. This thing, and like the base is like the fire from his jetpack.
That's cool.
I didn't realize that till I opened it, and he's escaping the Sarlacc pit.
They're selling that now?
No. I got this
at
a toy show recently. Okay. Yeah. It's the one that came in this tube.
Oh, yes. I remember those.
Yeah.
I know you unboxed another one, right? With the Kenobi and and Anakin.
You want to see it?
Yes. Oh, I mean, if you don't have it, oh, okay. By the way, Tony, that's my girl. Don't ever. We're talking about shit. Now. Oh yeah, Tony. Yeah,
dude, he's violated that already. Come on.
come on.
Oh, dude,
awesome.
that's sweet.
So there's Obi-Wan.
It's like,
And
is that
then-
Force Unleashed?
The Unleashed line. Yep, the same thing like that Boba Fett one. These both came in those tubes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the sculpt on these, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. And these were only $40, cheaper than buying a Black Series figure at Target right now. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't collected Black Series in a while. Have they gone up in price?
The deluxe ones are like $44, $39.99. So for that, I'll just get this and just be here recreating, Battle of the Heroes all day. Friday night, baby. Thursday night, whatever tonight is.
Oh my goodness, that is freaking awesome, man.
So awesome.
How old are those figures? Like, when did they come out?
2006.
Yeah, I was not really collecting that much back then.
Yeah, me neither. But now every one of these Unleashed figures I see at a show, I'm buying every single one now. That's it.
Oh man.
Yep.
And they're still reasonably priced too, right?
Like $40, $30, $35. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
For
not
being
bad
that
at all.
old.
I remember when they first came out. They were pretty badass.
Yeah.
I never collected them. I don't know why. Like around that time, I was collecting everything. I don't know why I didn't get on those.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're like really sculpted well. So
They are.
So all right, cool. Any other Star Wars bounty pickups, sir?
We could be here for days. I got the TVC Chopper, this little guy. I freaking love him. I also got the Black Series. So I'm a sucker for Chopper, bro.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, congratulations on your Star Wars bounty pickups. Sean, how about you, sir?
I'll share one thing because I really haven't bought much.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been really good. So I ended up getting this. I don't know if you can see it.
Dude.
So this is an 11x14 official Pix Carrie Fisher autograph.
Oh my gosh.
I know that wasn't cheap. That's why you've been good, because you probably spent a lot on that.
Yeah, you're correct, sir.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. That's 1114 in blue, like the blue ink.
Yeah.
So originally this picture was on my wall. This is, you could see the Leia blaster and everything there. But originally I had a black and white that was from this photo shoot, but it wasn't autographed. And and this is like, I don't know if you can see the other pictures around, but this is like my autograph wall. So I was like, man, I got to get Leia's my big display piece. So I've been wanting a Carrie Fisher one for a while. And then the black and white came up with the blue ink. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it was like super, super expensive. The guy wanted, but I think he was, no one was buying it for so long. And I waited and waited and waited and waited. And then I lowballed the crap out of him and he took it.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it still wasn't cheap, but I really lowballed them. And for 1114. And then because when I did this, I actually had a plaque made. You can see it's underneath her name.
Yeah.
But
that's beautiful, man. Beautiful.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and then I ended up getting a new acid-free mat and the whole 9 yards, so it'll last. But yeah, that was the only thing. You know what I did? I think I got one more too. Let me stop.
Come on, you got one big thing. You got one big thing too. Oh, I don't know.
Well, no, that was
too. Yeah.
So I got another autograph. I got Felicity Jones, Rogue One.
Oh, dude, nice.
So it's an 8x10. I don't know if you can see it with the reflection.
Yeah.
So what I want to do, like this is a Topps official, so it's actually sealed. So what I want to do is get Diego to sign it in gold over here as well.
Oh, to match. That'd be cool.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking out for a Diego Luna.
Nice.
Signing. So that's going to be down the road, but it gives me something to hunt for, but that's really it. Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
I haven't been buying a lot, so I've been really good. I've been a good boy.
Yeah. I mean,
the little Gentle Giant half busts. I got a Stormtrooper one. So,
nice.
Yeah, that was it. Because I've been collecting those because I think I'm gonna put them out in my little office area.
The half scale.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
right now
they're
I got Luke, Yoda, Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, Tusken Raider, and then I've got the Vader with the cracked helmet on pre-order.
Ooh,
The Emperor's
nice.
on pre-order, and then when the Gamorrean comes out, you got to get that one.
yeah. And
That's
you
kind of
gotta
been my
have
thing late.
and you gotta have Steven sign it too, man.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be cool. Yeah, he'll do it. Yeah,
Yeah. So
but that's kind of been my thing is collecting those, and I did splurge on that Leia one. It was one of those where I was like, oh, do I do it?
Yeah,
Do I do it? And
she's worth it 100%, man.
no, she's
yeah, and
100%.
I'm like, it's only going to go up in
Yep.
value, and
Yep.
there's not a lot of those official pick one in black and white like that, especially with
Yeah.
the blue ink.
Mhm.
So I saw it. Like I said, I really lowballed the guy, and I'm like, he's probably going to laugh at me, and
Yeah, well, I was gonna say it's a beautiful picture, number one, and dude, it's awesome, man. To get a Carrie Fisher autograph, that's a rarity, and the fact that you
Yeah.
got it for a good deal, that's
yeah,
awesome.
Opie's asking how do you verify if it's legit? Like it comes from the legit vendor. Official Picks is like one of Star Wars's official autograph companies. That and I showed it to a lot of people before I purchased it too. That are like Jeff Sage is really big into autographs. I hit Jeff up, was like, dude, what do you think? And I was trying because we were talking about price and this and that because I know he had just sold one. And so, yeah, I did some research before I bought it.
Yeah.
And it was funny
that's
because
awesome.
like I did all my research, and even when I got it, I got a loop and I put it on there to make sure it was ink and wasn't, screen printed. Because you get worried about someone trying to do a bait and switch and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's got the official Pix hologram sticker on there and everything, and it's on the right Fuji paper that it was
Nice.
printed on. So yeah, I did my homework. Because this
Wow,
one I was
dude.
like, ooh. I was like, this one's a little expensive.
Yeah, but definitely worth it because, like I said, it's
dude,
it's
I
freaking
love
Carrie
it.
Fish.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
like right there. Boom.
And,
Like, yeah.
and
I
it's
love it.
displayed well, especially with her blaster. So that's awesome, man. That's a great pickup,
Yeah.
man. Congrats.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks.
all right. Well,
And how about
congratulations
you?
to your Star Wars Bounty pickups. Me, also, I've been pretty good. It's funny how we say this, right? We're like, oh, we're pretty good. Oh yeah, I didn't buy anything.
I bought
I
2
don't-
autographs in like 2 little busts in what, like 3 or 4 months. So I have been good.
Yeah, but it's just one of those like, oh yeah, but we still buy stuff. That's
Well,
the
you
thing,
have to.
Yep.
and it's one of those things that Star Wars fans, we're always going to be collectors, man, no matter what. So
listen, it's like we're going on a spending diet, but we're always going to have a cheat day. So
Yeah.
you got to pick something up here or there. I mean,
yeah, and it's like you could never really fully just stop. So
yeah.
with that being said, like I've been pretty decently good, honestly. Like usually I go crazy with products or Star Wars collectibles. I just think that there's so many choices now and oversaturation of things that if you just try to buy everything, you're just gonna either be broke or just run out of space.
Yep.
So that's where I'm kind of coming down to. With that being said, I bought the Regal Robot Legacy Edition.
Oh, that thing is massive, right?
Hey, I bought it too, and I forgot about it.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
I'm not even joking. I forgot about it.
Yeah, see, Sean? I caught you.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I was like, I was like, I'm here. Like, okay, Sean. Yeah.
Dude, I forgot about it. Yeah.
You're never fully out, sir. You're never fully out.
Did.
But
I splurged again.
Again, but it's a good thing, honestly though. Like I said, like I'm not going crazy like I used to, but I did splurge on this product. We had Tom on the show, I would say 4 weeks back, and he explained everything that went into making this product. It's a Rancor. It's
Yeah.
Phil Tippett's. You get like this nice little like picture frame with a picture of Phil Tippett and the maquette there, the concept art maquette, and then on top of that you get his signature on the plaque, and you get a like a one of a kind like Phil Tippett like um doodle, like like sketch,
Little sketch.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that he did himself, and he did 100 of these, and yeah, to own something that is sketched by Phil Tippett, that's like a must have for me. So, and plus it's a Rancor,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
looks great.
I love Rancors, bro. They need to
Me
make
too.
more of them, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. Honestly, like, I know Hasbro did the HasLab,
That
Rancor
failed.
that failed. I
Yeah.
just honestly think the reason why it failed is because they didn't have enough like things to go with it. And I think
Yeah.
the paint job was not good. I was kind of
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
the accessories that came with it, because like the first
Mhm,
level, I forgot what it was, but the second level was like bones and a paper
mhm,
backdrop that nobody wanted. And it wasn't until like the higher levels where they gave us like Luke, but
mhm.
like they didn't give us the Rancor Keeper, or like
Yep, the
what's her
Rancor
name?
crew.
Ula, right? We would
Yep.
have
Yeah.
wanted
Yeah.
her, but yeah, they messed up with that, and then the price too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope they revisit it at some point, in the
Me
future.
too.
So
Yeah. The paint
yeah,
job killed it though. It really did.
yeah, the paint job was just
Because we
like
were all kind of like, all right, all right. And then it was like, what? I'm like,
yeah, like what
yeah.
happened? Like,
You
but
figure they would have heard some of the feedback on it. They would have went and redid it and said, oh no, here's a new paint job.
Yeah.
ye-
Because the
they should
mold wasn't bad.
yeah, the mold's not bad. I think they should revisit it. Honestly, I just think they just need to
Just
repaint it and
refine it. Yeah.
refine it, add the accessories. I mean, look how well the Ghost did.
Yep.
You know, And honestly, if they release that again, I think it will do well. Especially like now you got new fans that were introduced to the Rancor in the Book of Boba.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Just drop
Yeah.
it online, a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, and it'll sell out.
yeah, it'll sell out, man.
Yeah.
So and they're not really taking a chance. They're just need the backing. So if it fails, it fails. Like, okay. So just redo it again. Just don't do the Riva
Yeah.
saber.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my god!
That was a waste of
Yeah.
$500. I'm like, hell
Well,
no.
I don't know what they were thinking.
That was like the
Yeah.
first time I saw on other social medias they turned comments off because they were getting destroyed in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like $500 for a lightsaber that I don't know, I don't know. It wasn't for me.
It was like, let's make a life-size Jar Jar. What were they thinking?
Oh wait,
I
no way.
know. I gotta get my shots in.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
day one for me.
Tony, I'm not a big Jar Jar fan.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I love Jar Jar. He's my favorite
Dude.
character.
Oh, PJ
ever.
loves him. Nilda loves him, and I'm the outcast.
I don't mind Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's just
Just
yeah.
join the dark side already, Sean. You know you love
No.
him deep down inside.
No.
There's a
not
little
even.
spot in your heart
He's-
for Jar Jar.
He's gonna
Not
get
even.
revealed though in Mando season 4 as a Sith Lord who stole Grogu.
Dark
So
Jar Jar. Yeah,
wait
yeah.
till it happens. Wait till it happens.
Oh man, that'll be interesting. But yeah, no,
Misa
this
on
is
the dark side.
Misa home. I mean, Misa back.
Misa horn.
Misa home. Okay.
Oh my
All
God.
right. So this is going downhill already. But yeah, this was honestly though, like Regal Robot does amazing products, and honestly, like this was a must-have for me. And Sean, I know you're excited to get this.
Dude,
one
it's
too.
funny because I had it on payment plan. I'm not gonna see it for over a year, and I think that's why I was like,
You forgot.
it's like a band-aid and kind of pull it. And,
Yeah.
and I when I did it, I was worried about it selling out, so I was really fast about it. And I did it at work, and I was like, I paid for it, and then I just kind of went back to work, and then I literally just, and then I've had a lot going on. Like this has been one crazy week for me. And I just think I just forgot about it. And that's why I was looking around the room like, what did I buy? And the only two things I have, like three things I have physical in my hand is like a bust and those two autographs. And I was like, oh yeah, thanks PJ for reminding me how much money I just spent.
Well, that's what friends are for. Not, but, the thing too with with this is that it sold out in like 10 minutes. and I knew this was gonna sell out quick. I just didn't think it would sell out in like it. I think it like crashed the website, and I know some people couldn't get it. They couldn't get the signature edition. I mean, the legacy edition.
How many pieces was it?
It's only like 100.
Oh,
And
damn, that's nothing.
yeah, that's nothing. But it's literally like it crashed the website, and people couldn't buy it. And I think the signature edition's almost sold out. So again, I think it's also remnants from all the people that missed out on the first Rancor. And to me, that's my suggestion to collectors out there and fans, is that like with Rancor, you can't sleep on this creature. If you see something that's like a Rancor collectible, just jump on it, man.
Yeah.
Look at the Sideshow one. I remember when that Sideshow one like got released, people were like, oh, it's so expensive. Oh, look, it's not even like
The
heavy.
big one, right?
Yeah, the big one. Oh,
Yeah.
look, it's the ear looks weird or whatever. And then next it sells out. And then people are like, oh, I want it. Oh, I wish I picked it up. Now they're selling for like $2,000,
Yeah. It's crazy.
So
the beast too, man. You got to have room for that.
Yeah. So that's one of my pickups. I kind of like I think I was really good with other things. I picked up some Star Wars t-shirts from Heroes and Villains over the what's that called?
Black Friday?
The Black Friday sale.
Nice.
What'd you get?
I
didn't even look. I forgot about it.
To be honest,
I was
yeah. Good.
I was gonna say I was out of town like over Thanksgiving weekend, and I completely forgot. Like Black Friday, I didn't really jump on anything. I forgot about looking at this site. They usually got really cool stuff.
They do. I always get a shirt from them every celebration because they always have a con exclusive shirt, and I always grab it.
Yeah,
they've got some cool stuff. Got a nice mixture for everybody.
Yeah, but so I picked up this lounge set. It was like $45.
Oh,
the lounge set.
Yeah, so I figure I'll wear it around the house.
He's gonna have a cigar and a martini, walking around in his sweat shorts.
Oh man.
Yeah. I was gonna get this right.
That dark mall shirt, that black and white mall.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't get it because I just want Shin Hati by herself.
Yeah, take Maroc off there. He's just
exactly.
a fart. That's it.
Yeah.
Take Maroc out. He was
a forced fart.
Yeah,
exactly. He was I mean, I haven't met anyone yet that was like, "Oh, I'm a Merrick fan." I'm like,
if he was a person, maybe.
Yeah, but he was like
a cool backstory, but he was nothing.
Yeah, I got this one.
Dark Lord Vader. Oh, put it in the
back. That's cool.
That's dope.
Cool.
That's super cool.
That.
So
it's different.
Yeah. So I picked this one up, and that's about it. I really didn't see anything that I like, because basically I have everything. I have this. I don't have the touchscreen. I have this.
The boss one's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, they do like a lot of good stuff.
I like that black and white Darth Maul though.
Yeah, you gotta get this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that.
It's $25,
dude,
Sean.
$25. I know.
I'm probably gonna order that right now. Thanks, man. Damn it,
dude. That's that's.
It's still on sale, and plus, if you sign up for their email, you get 10% off. So, and by the way, I don't get anything.
Is this sponsored by them?
No, I'm not sponsored by them. And I got some. You guys are gonna laugh. I got some bed sheets and
are they rubber?
Yes.
Sliding out of bed. Like a slip and slide. You're like, honey.
Oh God.
Goes flying across the room.
Yeah. Well, I was like, do I need this? Yeah, I need it because I bought the set last year. I don't know if you remember. Let me see. Star Wars bedding. So, dude, I didn't even know there was like so many like what's his name? William and I don't forgot the forgot was the thing what it was called. What the hell was the name of that company? But yeah, anyway, I bought bed sheets and towels. So yeah.
I'll buy bed sheets. My wife's gonna go, where do you think you're gonna put those?
I know.
Not on my bed.
I know. Yeah, I was just like, do I want it? Do I? Yes, no, maybe. Yes. Oh yeah, Sobel and Westex. I got it. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up real quick, guys. That's what she said. But hold on one second.
Jeff said my wife would be like, "Did you buy a bed also for you to
Damn.
put them on for you?" Yeah. Hey,
Okay, here we go.
about,
Let me share
about
it.
the truth.
Oh wait, hold on. Where's that?
When
Is
you're
this
sleeping in the garage.
Hold on. Why is it all on eBay? What the heck? I don't know why there isn't a Sobel. Okay, anyway.
You bought your sheets off eBay? You won the auction?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to go through the website. Oh, here we go. This is it. I found it. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the delay. So yeah, the dark. So I got the dark side like comforter set last year, but they haven't released the bed
Ooh.
sheets yet. So obviously they have different ones.
See, it looks good because it doesn't scream Star
Oh,
Wars. But it
yeah,
just has
Yeah,
accent.
that
Like,
one is very clean.
this
yeah,
one, dude.
Jeff, we might be
Honestly,
able to get away with that.
Yeah.
this is nice, man. Honestly, this is like a nice.
Damn.
So, yeah. So this is how it looks, and you got like the towel set here.
Oh.
Yeah, we might be able to get away with this.
Yeah, it's not bad, and they're actually still on sale. So, I don't know. It said Star Wars, so I bought it.
You're like done.
Yeah, done. What else did I buy? I think that's it. Honestly, I've been really good. I do have some like statues coming in.
Do
Which
you?
well, just one,
What do
and
you
I'll
got?
share. I got the Mythos Yoda. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
Oh, that is beautiful.
yeah. I mean, I
yeah. That's
have
cool.
all the Mythos statues already. I got Anakin for a great deal. I got Obi-Wan for an awesome deal. And honestly, guys, if you're looking to pick them up, I mean, they're not the greatest sculpts, but I think it's like $400 shipped, which is not bad. So, I mean, but this Yoda, I don't know what it is with Sideshow, but they do such a great job with like sculpting Yoda for some reason. It's like they
Yeah,
can't
this
they
looks
can't
good.
mess him up. So, yeah, that
Yeah,
was
that's super dope, man.
Yeah.
yes.
PJ, did you get the other sideshow one, the premium format one?
The legendary scale one?
Yeah, legendary. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one I have. Yeah.
yeah, that one's
So,
awesome.
yeah, so yeah, this is pretty cool. Yeah, so I have this one coming in. Yeah, so I think that's it though. I don't really have anything else. I've been really good though. I've been selling a lot of Hot Toys figures for
Yeah.
pretty good price.
Well, RMD's looking for the DX Hot Toys Bespin Luke.
I don't
Does
have that.
Sideshow have it on sale? Did they have anything on sale with that this week with Black Friday?
I think they did have some sort of sale on there. I don't know what it was, though. I didn't look. I didn't want to be
Yeah.
tempted.
Right. I saw
Yeah.
that in person. That Bespin Luke's nice.
Yeah, I don't think it was on sale though, right? I know
No?
the speeder Luke, Snow Speeder Luke was on sale. I think
Okay.
it was like 25% off. All waitlisted on Bespin Luke. That's what yeah.
Tony, are you in Florida?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Are you near Emerald City Comics?
Bro, that's my spot. I go there like once a month. I love that spot.
Well, yeah, that's where I saw that Bespin Luke this past June. I met J2SO
nice.
over there, and they had it there. I just yanked it off the shelf, and Jason's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" I was like, "Dude, I'm checking this thing out."
It's so funny you mentioned Emerald because tomorrow after I get my haircut, I might head over there and see if they have any like Unleashed figures or see whatever else they get new because they get they get new stuff and they have old stuff. They're always buying collections from people. So that place is like Christmas. You could spend like an hour in there just looking around. Yeah.
Easy. Yeah, that place is
beautiful
awesome.
store.
Yeah. Where in Florida is this?
It's in Clearwater. Emerald City in Clearwater. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Is that close to Orlando or?
It's like 2 hours from Orlando.
2 hours,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because my best friend lives in St. Pete, and then he always goes over there. So we're like, I went and saw him. We went to his house for like a week this year, and he's like, dude, we got to go over to Emerald City. I was like, let's go.
Did you
then
also go to Retro Rat, which is kind of by Emerald City?
No.
It's like Emerald City, but like a smaller version. And there's a lot of vintage and retro stuff in there. A lot of gems in there.
Yeah, J2SO lives over there. I think that's his local spots at Retro Rat. I'm not 100% though.
Probably,
yeah. I'm not 100%.
It's a dope spot.
Yeah. So yeah, that's about it in terms of Star Wars products. I was pretty good, honestly. I just been, like I said, I've been selling a lot of like Hot Toys figures. I think I've been selling them for a pretty good price. I think I'm about to post my Emperor on the Throne figure, so if anybody that's interested, hit me up. Yeah, no, I'm just kind of like getting out of like Hot Toys just because there's so many, and we'll talk about it a little bit later when we start talking about like the Hot Toys that just got released. But there's just so many, Hot Toys out there. I just don't think I could keep up, man. And they're not cheap. They're not they're not like Black Series like prices. They're like $300 now,
Dude,
so
when PJ and I got into collecting them, I mean, they were $150 for the New Hope figures. Hot Toys.
Damn, I wish they were that now.
Dude,
yeah, dude, I don't know if you could see behind me on that shelf. That's all the New Hope figures.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I didn't pay $300 for any of those.
Yeah,
it was like 200 and under. It's nuts.
And you know what, Tony? Back then, dude, they didn't have taxes on these figures. So you were just literally like, I think, and a lot of them were offering free shipping, rewards points, sometimes double rewards points. And I remember, like, I got that Princess Leia one. I think it was maybe 200. It was on sale. And I was lucky enough because I bought it right before Carrie Fisher passed away. Because I think once she passed, everyone started
skyrocketed.
Yeah, skyrocketing, and then go into Sideshow's website and just like buying a ton of them. So, but now, those were the good old days. It's just so hard now because like let's say a figure costs around like $260, $280. That's not including shipping. That's not including taxes.
Yep.
So it can rack up. But and
a lot of times you can't just get one. Like I remember I bought one from the Bad Batch and I'm like, all right, it looks great. I forgot who it was. And then I'm like, damn it, it's gonna be crazy to get all of them.
Yeah.
And then they take forever to release them. So I just got rid of it. I'm like, I don't have the patience for this.
No, good for you, man. Yeah, well, good for you, man, because it really is like
it's expensive because
it's
even
very
people
expensive.
because people look like my Hot Toys collection. And they're like, oh man, look at all this. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't pay remotely what you're paying. Like for the price of one figure now, I was getting two.
Yep.
Yeah. And then we were buying them on eBay, like you said, no taxes, and then the shipping was cheap. Like, and you would get them cheaper on eBay. Like back then, it was easy to collect all of them.
Yeah, it was, and they didn't release a ton of them. It was just like maybe 2, 3 Star Wars Hot Toys a year. So, it like I said, but now it's just like, and like I said, we'll talk about it in a bit. But I think that's it for me. We'll talk about some products that just got announced. It's collectibles talk.
Yes.
Yeah. Really quick, guys, if you guys have a chance, if you could just take 2 seconds out of your time, your day right now, and just hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Just helps us out, support the channel. All right, so going back, so this got announced. I guess they're going to sell the High Republic lightsaber. I guess the guy who owns this saber is Stellan Geos. Cool lightsaber, but I'm not really too invested in the High Republic stuff to be buying some of their products. I don't know. What do you think, Tony? Like, have you been reading some of the High Republic comic books or
no?
Okay.
No interest in this at all whatsoever. I mean, it looks kind of cool. It kind of looks like like He-Man sword a little bit.
Looks like Thundercats.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So that's cool, but like I would never get this because it means nothing to me. I don't know the dude. I'd rather get someone saber who I know. But I don't really mess with the High Republic. Maybe it's cool, but like I don't got time for that.
Yeah, if you're into it, it's cool. It's got a it's a cool display and everything. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is super Thundercats looking though.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just to dive into it really quick, I don't know if the High Republic is doing well, if it's sitting with a lot of fans. I don't know if
I
anyone's
don't
really
think
reading.
so.
I just, to be honest, the first exposure I got to the High Republic stuff is I did buy some comic books, and I was just like, I couldn't really get into it. And then I played was it Jedi Survivor game, which I thoroughly enjoyed playing the game.
Uh-huh.
Frustrating in parts, but I just couldn't really get into the High Republic part of the game. Like I was just like, what? Like I don't know. I just don't know anything about it. But they were trying to bridge I guess the original trilogy with, or just the modern day Star Wars with the High Republic stuff. I don't know. It just, to me, I didn't really enjoy the second Jedi Survivor game compared to the first one. The first one I loved.
Yeah, the first
Yeah.
one, the story was way better. The second one, it was fun. It
It's
played
fun.
better, but the
Yes.
story in the first one was just perfect. And in the second one, like I don't feel like Vader should have got beat up as much as he did in that fight
Yeah.
with whatever her name is.
Yeah, I forgot her name. Yeah.
Seer Junda or whatever her name
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree, man. And it was just like kind of like all over the place, like going backwards, trying
Yeah,
to
yeah.
remember. And I don't know. Did you like the game? Like,
So one of the most dope parts though was when they took him out of the tank since he was frozen since the High Republic, and we got to see him bleed the crystal. Like that's the first time in any media where you got to
mm,
see him bleed his crystal red and put the saber back together. That part was badass.
mm,
So that was cool, but it was kind of dumb how he died. Spoilers in the middle of the game, and he wasn't the main villain.
mhm.
So I mean, it could have been better. I still had fun. I just had fun trying to kill that damn Rancor, man. That thing was a pain to kill.
The Rancor and the stupid frog.
Yeah. Oh, that frog. And
I remember watching PJ stream. You were doing live streaming when you were fighting the Rancor, and he's like, "One more time, one more time, one more time."
you know that Rancor could spawn in the wild too, right? Not just in that cave. So I remember I was walking somewhere and it just came out of nowhere and just ate me. And I was like, what? So the Rancor spawns like randomly in certain places.
Damn you, Rancor. That's why I love
Yeah.
you. But no, that stupid frog, man. That one to me was harder.
Yeah.
Wanted to cry.
Yep.
So I did some cheat, but whatever. Because I got like some of the guards up top. I pulled them into that frog pit, and they started like just like bite like, and then I start shooting him from the top because I had the blaster. Anyway, going back, John. I mean, like obviously you haven't gotten really into the High Republic stuff, right?
No. That's what, like I said, that's why it probably doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
But what appeals to me is because I don't know a lot about it. And then that's why I keep saying they need to start making this into live action, because it's, you've got reference material. It's going to be awesome. And, there's a lot of people like me that just, you never read the books or whatever. Like it would be something fresh and new, for me at least. So, yeah, I mean, I embrace it with open arms. Like, come on, let's do it.
Yeah, the only thing is that I think that the first time we're probably going to experience the High Republic is through the Acolyte, because it's taking place almost around that time, right? That timeline.
Kind of, but I feel like that's more like Phantom Menace vibes because it's supposed to be like 100 years before Phantom Menace and like lead into it, kind of. So I think it'll feel more like what we're used to and less like High Republic-y in a sense.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. What I was gonna say, we're supposed to get the Acolyte next year, with Bad Batch season 3, and also
Tales of the Jedi,
Tales of the Jedi, and
Skeleton
Andor.
Crew.
Skeleton is Andor too, right? Andor season 2 is,
and I think Andor as well. Yeah, there's supposedly we're gonna get all of them next year, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, 'cause
So
there was a writer's strike. Like they were able to film all that. I mean, I know the Acolyte was
filming. They're still filming Andor because they stopped halfway through. But Skeleton Crew and Acolyte are done, and then the animated, they're probably done. Like that's probably easier to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
One of the characters is a Rock, top tier Star Wars.
I know.
Oh man, zombie. I just need crosshair. Yeah. Star Wars. Addict77 Jeff says I'm actually excited about Acolyte.
So the trailer, we saw the trailer at London Celebration. It looks really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was excited after seeing it. It felt very like old school prequels vibes, like Jedi, like Ninja Samurai vibes you got from it. It looks like Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm open to it, right? I just want a good storyline.
Yeah, yeah.
I just
Yep.
want like just natural Star Wars, right?
Yes.
Like
Nothing forced.
nothing. Thank you.
No.
Exactly.
And
So
don't make it 6 episodes. Like make it 10 or 13. Like give it room to breathe the story. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because even in Ahsoka, I felt like the last 3 episodes were just forced and rushed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I enjoyed it all, I enjoyed it, all of it. Don't get me wrong, but at the end, I was like, come on, you didn't have to this whole build-ups to get Ezra, and then it was like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. I felt that way after episode 7. I'm like, not enough happened in episode 7. Now episode 8 has to do too much to enjoy it. Like, come on, give it 10 episodes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So yeah, I guess none of us are getting that saber. All right, moving on.
Nope.
If I find it at Ollie's for $29.99, maybe.
You might.
You might. And to be honest, guys, like, I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but in Disney Store, they've been really selling those. They've been trying to sell those sabers for a cheap price because I've seen them go for like $100-$130.
They're always on sale, I feel now, like 30% off at the park and at all the Disney stores, which is crazy. Back in the day, the sabers would never be on sale.
But do you think it's because more people are catching on to like the unlicensed sabers and the other makers?
Yeah,
and
because they're better quality and they do more for the same price.
And they're a little more accurate. I think what hurts Disney, they're giant. They're huge.
That Ahsoka one's like a baseball bat that they just released.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't charge $300 for something like that. You're like,
yeah. And plus they're pumping out a lot of characters. So who's got, for an average collector, who's got the money to collect all of them and display them? It's hard, plus on top of so many other things that's being released. So, so let's move on to this was just announced. It's going to be releasing pretty soon. This is the Orange Studios R2D2 and C3PO statue. I think it's retailing for like $250. Tony, what do you think about this?
It's dope. I probably wouldn't get it, but it's definitely nice for sure.
Yeah. How about you, Sean?
It looks cartoonish to me. Is it supposed to be based off you know what I mean? There's something about it that I don't know if it's the matte paint job on 3PO or if it's the moisture evaporator. It looks kind of soft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for $250 to me, it's like it's got to be a little bit sharper.
R2 looks a little chunky,
right?
Yeah.
There's something off about it that it almost makes it look cartoonish, like animated.
Yeah.
And I know for me, it's the moisture evaporator for sure. It's I don't know. Yeah. I'm not a fan of this one.
He looked chunky in that last shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not it looks okay. Obviously if you guys are looking to save some room, like, this will be a great option.
Yeah.
And you get both of them, all in one, but it's definitely not for me. If anything, I would probably invest in trying to get a C3PO, from Hot Toys and R2D2. I still need them need to add them to my collection because I really don't have anything.
They're great. I have 2 of the R2s and I've got 3PO and then I've got the diecast 3PO on pre-order.
Yeah. So, that's definitely not for I guess any of us. All right, so let's move on to some Hot Toys. Oh my gosh. Hot Toys just went ballistic in the past like month. RMD says, I'm still debating on the premium format Boba and Han and Carbonite. I just need room for it. Well, I
room.
just got one thing to say. One thing to say to you. Do it.
Oh yeah.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I think you'll be happy. And you're kind of killing two birds with one stone. It's Boba
Yeah, it's
Fett
cool.
and Han.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do it, sir. Do it. Nick, the boy's looking thick.
Hell yeah.
Moth McClunky Milf's a move, not as nice as the old Sideshow premium format. Yeah, I agree, man. And honestly, man, they were actually trying to sell that set for like $500. I remember.
Yeah.
And I'm so dumb for not picking up. Oh, that's one thing with us Star Wars collectors and fans. Like it's there, and it's just because it's there, we don't want to get it. Only when it's gone, then we're like, oh man,
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
it. What
Wait
is
till
wrong
it
with
sells
us?
out. I know.
No,
yeah.
but what is up with that? Is it because it's
know.
readily available? That's why we don't want it, and we only want it when it's gone. Is that
Yeah.
something like
Yep.
is that a collector thing, or is that
It's
like a
normal.
Star Wars
Yep.
collector thing?
We're just sick. We're
Both.
just all sick people.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't know, guys, in the in the chat. What do you guys think? Like, because what it is to, I'll give you a perfect example. Dark Side Anakin was sitting in Sideshow's
Mhm.
website for 2 years. Nobody wanted
Oh
it.
yeah.
No one wanted it.
Nobody wanted it, right? I mean, I want it because I'm an Anakin fan, but then it sells out finally, and then next, people are like, "Oh, I want it! Oh, looking for Hot Toys,
Yeah.
Dark Side Anakin.
It's like
Oh,
1,000
it's 7.
now.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
Like,
what are they down to? About 500 now? Something like that.
yeah. If someone's like just want to like unload
Really
it, but
nice.
yeah, it's
A
really
really nice
nice. No, but
person.
there's actually the 500 is the light side Anakin still.
Oh, the
Sean.
light side. Okay.
Yeah.
The dark side,
side's still like 1,000, man.
Okay,
There's
because
Yeah.
I
very
had the
few on
light
eBay.
side. I had the light side when I sold that one for 500.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
I sold mine for around that price too. But all right.
Yeah.
So so going back to Hot Toys, I think this is this one just got recently announced. This is the Hot Toys Ahsoka Captain Rex,
Oh.
and it comes with 2
Money
helmets.
grab.
Yes, it is a money grab because
Dude. I couldn't believe this when I saw this.
I was
Yeah.
confused when I saw it. I'm like, wait, what? So when I saw it, I'm like, the first thing I did was I scrolled through the pictures to see if it came with a better head sculpt than the last one that I got, the Clone Wars one, because the Tamora head sculpt on that one is beautiful, and I have that one. And then I saw this, and I'm like, it doesn't even come with the Tem head sculpt.
Dude,
Just the 2 helmets. Like, what's the point?
the original one, I'm looking at it now, is so much better than this one.
Yeah.
Like by miles better than this one. Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
this is from the Ahsoka show, bro. Where's Balin and Shin at? I'm waiting for my Shin hot toy and
Hey.
Balin. Like we already have Rex.
Yeah. So Tony, Shin is my girlfriend. So just
I don't know about that. She's gonna be with me tonight, player.
Oh man.
Mhm. Don't get any
wi-
paper cuts.
I wish.
Yeah, dog.
Especially-
dog.
Especially okay. She's gonna be in LA Comic Con, and I was
Tomorrow,
like,
yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
man.
dude!
I
man.
almost went, but I'm like, maybe she'll come to MegaCon in Orlando February 1st. So I'm just gonna keep my fingers crossed that she gets announced. They just announced Ezra for MegaCon, so I'm hoping that the rest of them come like as a group.
Oh, if they do,
Yeah.
dude, that would be
Tony,
freaking.
are you going all 4 days?
Yes, sir. All 4 days I'll
Right.
be there.
I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We'll have to meet up for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. Hopefully
So-
we get a little Hamill announcement.
Bro, that is what I'm waiting for, and then I'm gonna start selling stuff because like I'm doing the photo and probably at least 2 autographs, so I could at least spend more time there while he's signing 2 items, just to like.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be expensive as hell, ridiculous, but like, bro, it's Mark Hamill.
Mark
Hamill.
I'm gonna cry. I teared up when I saw Nilda's pictures, bro, because I'm like,
I know.
wow.
Yeah, and I'm
Yeah.
like trying to picture myself in her shoes. Like, man, what would I be doing? Like, if
Oh,
I,
God.
I'll probably be like, I'll probably just tell him like, yo, Luke,
Dude, it's
I
gonna
might,
be
I might even call him
weird,
Luke. I'm
man.
like, I'm like
Yeah.
Luke. I'll just tell him like, dude, you're my hero, man,
Thank you.
and
Yeah.
you're my hero, and I just want to say that they did you wrong.
Oh, and he'll agree. And
you probably agree.
But
I
yeah,
didn't get a chance to watch the whole I guess panel. Did he talk about the Last Jedi? Because usually he does say some stuff.
I don't know. I didn't watch all of it yet, so I'm not sure. I'm sure if
Yeah.
he did, there would have been clips out that would have went viral already.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything like that yet.
Yeah, I mean,
I
hopefully
definitely.
yeah.
I was gonna say I definitely want a photo up, and I want to get a picture signed and a plaque signed.
Yes.
Because I want the picture
Yeah.
for the wall, I want the plaque for a saber or a statue or anything, and then naturally you got to get your picture taken with him. Just
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
because
hug
if
him.
he's there,
Just-
I'll spend most of my money just on him. I
yeah.
don't care.
I won't care
I don't
about
care.
anybody else.
Yeah. RMG says he's a
Mm.
hella nice in person.
Yeah,
I
you
hope
lucky
y'all can
dog.
meet. Yeah, you guys are so.
Hell
Hey, what's
yeah.
up, Cantina?
What's up, Joe?
When you know, you know. Look at Joe, this guy right here.
Yeah.
I know what Joe's doing tomorrow at 12 CST time. He'll be booking his hotel for ICC.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Did they announce any guests for ICCC?
No, tomorrow they're announcing the dates, and they're gonna have the link so you could book the hotel. And then January 1st is when the tickets go on sale.
Okay.
So yeah,
Any idea when they're gonna have it?
it's October. He told us
Oh,
it's
October.
it's in October. We don't know the dates, so
Oh, the dates. Okay.
I was gonna go to New York Comic Con, but now it's like I'd rather go to ICC Con because it's literally, and Sean was there. He knows it's like Star Wars
Yeah, yeah.
Celebration, but like a lot more affordable
Chill.
and a lot
Yeah.
more chill. Yeah, yeah.
More
Okay.
affordable is true. That's a fact.
It's
Yeah.
scary. It's scary how like good prices everything is. Like it's. I was blown away, shocked.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Definitely have to make
I've
my
been
way
there
down
2
there.
years. I've been there for 2 years.
Yeah.
So it's in October this year, huh?
October, yep. But it's back at that hotel it was at the last one, which I didn't go to that one. So it's back at that same hotel because everyone said they liked the hotel better because you just went from your room down to the show.
Did he? Okay. So
Yeah.
the last time I talked to Michael, he was talking about like keeping it at that same venue. He's going back inside the hotel.
He signed a deal with that hotel, so he has like the whole hotel basically for us, and it's going to be in October. That's why it's in October, because the hotel could give him like the month of October because it's not busy. There's no big events going on. That's why it's not like April.
Dude, that hotel is bad. You know why? Because you park in the parking lot. You don't even have to leave the whole weekend.
I know.
You go up and down from your room. You buy stuff. You go up, put it in the room, and then dude,
I cannot wait for that, man.
It's crowded. It's crowded though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Wow. There's so many. I
know.
Definitely got a hit of ICCCCCCCCCC.
Dude, this Captain Rex though, I'm looking at it now. Like, it looks cheap, right? Or is it just me?
It kind of does.
It kind of does, dude.
Especially
honestly.
in the phase 1 like outfit, it kind of.
Did he wear it? I don't remember. Maybe I have to go back and watch it.
He did. He was in the background talking with somebody. Yeah. But
he was like
he wasn't up close. Yeah, he was in the background.
Oh, he was in the background. Oh, yeah, that's right. When they fast forward it, that's
then
when
you see him up close. Yeah.
Then you see him with the phase 2 armor. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. The first Rex is so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't like this.
Tony, I mean, let's go to you real quick. What's your thoughts on this whole thing, especially with the old ones still lingering around in Sideshow's website? So
this is ridiculous. The old one's better. You still have characters in the show you haven't done yet, like Balin and Shin. That's it. Period. I wake up every day because it's pretty much you wake up every day and there's a new one. Like there's Wolverine the other day. They did Groot the other day. They did Thrawn. And like I'm just waiting to see Shin or Balin, and like we see Rex, I'm like, bro, we have a Rex, and the other one's better, and it doesn't come with this head sculpt either.
Yeah, and it's $260, which is more
That's
than
wild.
265, which is more than the
other
the old
one, right?
Yeah,
such a cash grab. It's
and
ridiculous.
to be honest, if you look around like the marketplace or at aftermarket, like you could get it for $170 because I'm selling one brand
But
new.
you know what this is? This gives
There you
them
go.
another. This gives Hot Toys another reason to like come out with another Trooper, because Troopers, that's easy money. There's no head sculpt in it. They pretty much have majority of the molds. I mean, it's just a cash grab.
Yeah, no, and the thing too is that, for me, this is why I stopped collecting Hot Toys, just because they do things like this. Honestly, the last time I had a bad taste in my mouth with Hot Toys was when, I got the deluxe Mandalorian set, and then the thing seriously has just been a month or 2 months old, and they announced the Chrome version, which we're like, what?
There's
Like,
a lot of man
why?
notes.
Like, what are you guys doing? Like, they're not even giving us enough time to enjoy our figures. I get it. You're always gonna make
Yeah.
something new,
Yeah.
but the fact that you guys are just like not looking at like everything as a whole. Like, they're not looking and say, hey, you know what? Captain Rex is still, available on Sideshow's website, but it's not sold out. Let's just wait to release this one. Let's just release the Shin Hati or the Balin Skull, because I
Or
think
Enoch.
people,
They
or
could have did
Enoch.
Enoch.
Yeah, there's so many characters that they could have done, but they just announced this, and this is a cash grab. I mean, I kind of wish, instead of releasing a new Captain Rex figure, I wish they just sold the accessories. Like, maybe just get the sell the armor as a separate thing, so that you could interchange it with
With the
your
other one.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know if
yeah.
that's possible, but yeah, something along those lines. Uh, yeah, it's just really, really dumb. I don't know.
Now, one thing I wouldn't mind if they redid again, though, because I don't have it, and it's just me being selfish. But if they did Anakin with the yellow Sith eyes under the Ahsoka show, if they were to like Dark Side Anakin, but the Ahsoka version, I would take that in a heartbeat, because I don't have the Revenge of the Sith one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, and it takes some effort to make a new Anakin too. Like I said, when they do these troopers, it's too easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then they charge as much. It's different if you just do a trooper and you're like, all right, $180.
Yeah, 180. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, like I could see
Yeah.
that, and I wouldn't frown on this if it was $180. But the fact that it's $280, and then that's before shipping and taxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So-
and yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Sean.
No, it just disappoints me. It really
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I was
disappoints
not
me.
happy with.
Yeah, it disappoints me too, man. I'm with you, Sean, because it's just like, I mean, thank goodness I'm jumping out of Hot Toys, and I'm not. Please, guys, if you guys are still collecting Hot Toys, I'm not trying to like convince you to stop. I'm just saying, I'm speaking for myself. Is that, yeah, I just can't do it anymore, guys. Like, honestly, because if you really think about it, if you're going to collect the whole line, right? And they're pretty much releasing a lot of figures from this show. You got
Yep.
Thrawn, you got you're probably gonna get Ezra. You're gonna get
Oh yeah, forgot about Ezra.
you got Hera, you got Chopper, you got who else is there? Sabine.
Yep.
Now you got Captain Rex. I'm sure
We
they're
need
gonna
a
do a
Zeb.
bit of,
We need a Zeb.
you're gonna get
Oh,
Zeb.
give us a Zeb. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the thing too is that, like, if you add all those figures up, if you say like, oh, I'm collecting everything Ahsoka, how
Oh,
much is
God.
everything gonna cost you, man?
That's my trip to Japan.
Yeah.
That's like $2,000, I think, right? Or more than $2,000.
Probably
Probably
more.
more. Yeah, man.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, they're spaced out, but I just, honestly, I can't keep up, man. And plus, dude, they haven't finished the prequel line. They haven't finished, like, there's so many things. What happens if they reissue New Hope figures just because it's the 50th anniversary coming up?
50th in 2027. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're gonna release a whole new line with new boxing. There's
Just
always,
give us Bespin Han. Like, come on, you teased him.
yeah. So I don't know. He's just, again, like, I'm not trying to like be a Debbie Downer here. I just, I'm just saying, I'm speaking for myself. I just can't keep up. I'll buy. I know. Moff was like, "Oh, you'll be back." I mean, I'll buy figures here and there, but I'm not completing lines. Like, I'm just kind of sticking to Anakin and Boba, maybe, and that's it. Maybe a Vader.
And maybe a Rancor.
And maybe a Rancor. And maybe a Dewback. And maybe a Dewback.
Maybe a Tauntaun.
Maybe a Tauntaun if they release one. Oh, shoot. Here we go. Here we go. Sean, you know what I'm going to do.
Thought I was out. Pull me back in.
Damn it. No, but like honestly, like in the most part though, I'm like 90% out of Hot Toys, and this is one of the reasons why. So yeah, I mean, to anyone, you know, in the chat right now, let us know. Like, are you guys still collecting Hot Toys? Are you trying to complete the line? What's your thoughts, man? Let us know in the comments or the live stream below. Let's see here. We got this one just got announced.
Oh yeah.
Cobb Vance.
Yes, I know there's been some controversy with this figure just because
The face sculpt.
That is not Timothy Oliphant.
Yeah, I mean,
Nope.
I think you know what the thing is that compared to the prototype, yeah, this was definitely a downgrade. You know,
Right?
you could tell it's him, but I think
it's
you know, I just honestly think it's the
off.
yeah, I don't know.
It's not as good as like the Tamora head sculpt or the Anakin
No.
one that we just got.
No. This just doesn't look like the actor. Like the shape of the head kind of does, but the nose and the mouth, like
Yeah, like that shot
him.
right there, like that's probably like his younger brother or his cousin.
Yeah.
That's not him.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say like people were saying that like Tatooine's son wasn't good to him or something like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like the outfit's pretty badass.
It
Like
looks
everything
cool with the armor, yeah.
Yeah, keep the helmet on. He's good.
Mhm. Yeah. Anyone getting this?
Nah.
Yeah. Same.
Like he's a cool character, but I feel like it's almost played out now.
Yeah.
Like when he was first introduced, we are like, yeah, dude, he's badass. And now we're like, eh.
They should have shot this back then.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They wait way too long to release him. And then when they do, if that was a 10 out of 10 head sculpt, you would definitely be selling a lot more because I think a lot of people are not going to buy this. You're going to see this thing on sale this time next year.
Yeah.
Black Friday, 50% off.
Yeah, I just obviously they're reusing the same like armor from the Boba figure, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree, man. I mean, if I had to rate, I gave it like a 8.5 originally, but now that I look at it more, like I
Joe
think
said it's Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah,
sling blade fat.
Yeah, I could see that. Well, I was gonna say I would give this like a 7.8, man. Yeah, I mean, it's there, but not really. I just feel like I don't know, maybe it could be the lighting, you know, like I don't know. What do you think, Sean?
It's not good.
What's your 6? Wow.
I don't think it looks like them at all. Like, and I'm usually pretty optimistic, and I try to be, you know, lenient, but that one's not good.
Yeah,
it's like they didn't get the license to do Timothy Oliphant's face, and they're like, we'll make him kind of look like Timothy Oliphant's third removed cousin. It's like,
yeah, it's already waitlist, has been for a while. Well, I think there's going to be a lot of people having their waitlist converted because of this release.
I don't trust that waitlist, man. I was looking on their site. Riva is waitlisted. Like, who's waiting for Riva?
No one's buying that shit.
There's no way, man.
Yeah, to be honest, I think this is how they play the game. So, you know, before this whole waitlist thing happened, there was batches, right? They would release figures in batches, like, oh, first batch, second batch. Honestly, I think that's what they're doing. They're making batches, right? And if they feel like the figure is popular, they'll make another batch until, you know, it's like maybe the first batch is like 100 figures, right? And then okay, that sells out. Then they waitlisted. Then they'll make another set. You know, maybe it'll be like this time it's like 1,000, and they keep increasing the numbers.
Okay.
So I think that's how they're doing it. Even because if it's like waitlist sold out or something like that, or just sold out in general, then I believe okay, all right, maybe they didn't make a lot. But honestly, I see people's waitlists get converted all the time.
Yeah.
And if not, like, how come they're in a lot of comic book stores? Like, I'm sure you could go to your local comic book store and be like, oh, wait, I thought this is sold out.
Yeah.
You know, I remember Cad Bane was like, oh, it's waitlisted or it's wait. But then you go to like Pop Culture, Pop Culture's website, it's still there. I went to my local comic book store, it was still there. So I don't know. It's just kind of weird with the whole waitlist stuff.
Yeah.
I think so too, man. And especially with this with that release of Cobb Van, I don't think a lot of people are going to pick it up now. They're going to be
Nah, that hype is done.
the hype is done.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
that's
another
awesome.
one. So we got Ahsoka the White. Anyone picking up this figure, Tony?
No, I'm not picking it up. It's cool though. I like
Mhm.
how it looks with the other face sculpt. This one, she looks like an evil witch. It's kind of
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it's a
She
little,
looks like
exactly.
it's
the
off.
nice sister.
She almost looks like the Ahsoka from Clone Wars, the Mortis arc when she turned evil for a little bit.
Mhm.
Kind of looks a little bit like that. But look at that. That's like kind of off, man. That's
Yeah.
weird.
The thing
So,
is, though, they actually
that looks
like
amazing.
that looks just like her. This
Beautiful.
is way better than it a DX version?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like way better.
Yeah.
And I do like the outfit better.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, the outfit, Ahsoka the White looks awesome. But the other
Yeah.
pick with the face scowl, I will never
Yeah.
take that out of the box if I were to get this.
But I will give Hot Toys credit. They did a much better job with her teeth because they're actually showing the teeth. Because I don't know if you remember the Ant-Man where they
Mhm.
tried to do like a smiling, like they did not do a good job
Oh,
in the teeth. So for the actual execution of the sculpt, they did well. I just think the sculpt and the way her face is, it just didn't pair well.
yeah.
They executed it well, but it just the way her face is, it just did not pair up well. But
Yeah.
that right there is amazing. It has the rolling eyeballs.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah. Sean, I know you're a Ahsoka fan. Are you going to pick this up or?
Nope. I mean, I've got that Sideshow Premium Ahsoka statue. I think that's all the Ahsoka I need.
Mhm.
And that statue is really good.
Yeah, that statue.
But this is a great figure, though. Like, you just don't put the other head sculpt on.
Yeah. Right there with the robes, with the white cloak, looks so
Yeah,
dope.
looks
Yeah.
good. It's got the LED lightsabers. Yeah, looks good.
And I do want to mention like the base too. Like, look, they're adding like the clear like stand now. Like
Okay.
the what's that called? The crotch
The
grabber.
crotch grabber.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool that they're doing something like that. And then the stand is different compared to like all the generic ones that they released before.
Yeah.
But see, the thing too is that like, see, I knew this portrait was off. I mean, at least for me, right? I mean, it was a
day
little
and night difference. Look at him.
but this is definitely the new one is definitely. I feel like at least like 10 times better than the old one.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
look at it side by side.
Yeah.
But I just
Yeah.
feel like Hot Toys. And this is me just speculating here, guys. All right, I just feel like they do that on purpose because if they
Nah.
nailed,
You think?
if they know that there's going to be a figure that's going to be released again in a different version, I think they just purposely don't perfect that portrait because
I don't know. I think they just dropped the ball.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
the thing. Well, look at Cod Van. They're not going to do another one of him, and he looks like garbage.
Well, he's still. But here's the thing: he's still alive.
He does.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
alive. So if he comes back in like maybe the Book of Boba season 3, which I know Tamora Morrison said that he might come back with the new with Filoni being the new creative. What's that called? Creative director,
Chief
He's a
Creative
director.
Officer.
chief
CCO.
creative officer, CCO. So I don't know, man. I just there's so many because they have to improve. They have to get you. Look at what they did with the Mando, right? They released a non-chrome version, then they released a chrome version. Why couldn't they do that in the first place? Right? Because they
Yeah.
did that with
That's a cash grab there.
Captain Phasma. Oh, Ahsoka's a cash. They know that Ahsoka is a popular character, right? So again, this is just me speculating. I could be totally, totally wrong. But I mean, this is like night and day difference. Like, if you own this, I mean, I know JMC said that he's going to stick with his, but if I own the old one, I would want the new one for
Nah,
sure.
Joe's
Oh,
gonna get the new one. I know Joe. Joe's probably ordering it right now. You're not slick, Joe.
He said it. I think he said it in the chat. He's like, "Oh, I'm going to stick with my old one." I think that was him. Yeah.
Till he saw this picture and he's like, "Oh shit, he's right." He's probably ordering it right now as a birthday gift because he gets everything as a birthday gift.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but no, this is a great looking figure, except for the angry face. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Hot Toys was trying something different, which I give him credit for. But if I was to get this one, I'm probably gonna keep the angry portrait in the box.
I think most people are.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
The
a
one
good
thing
looking
too,
figure though.
yeah, it's definitely a good looking figure. I really love the outfit and everything like that. I know they're promoting the USB lightsabers, right?
Yeah.
But from what I heard, like they're not really that bright.
That's what I heard.
So
Do you think a lot
yeah.
of people will take this Ahsoka head sculpt, the good one, and then put it on the DX figure?
Oh, even the Lekus are different too. They look better on this one too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
gonna.
they really do. I would
Yeah.
definitely do that.
Oh,
Like,
see,
like
now,
if I owned the DX, I would just wait and buy that head sculpt on eBay.
That's a great idea, man. That's a
Because
great.
I had the light side Anakin and I bought the dark side Anakin's head sculpt on eBay for like $100.
oh, that's a
That's
freaking
smart.
good
That
idea.
And I just swapped them out and I had dark side Anakin. And then I ended up selling the light side Anakin for like $500. And then I made money on the head sculpt. I sold the head sculpt as a separate one.
Oh man.
Wow.
So that's what I would do with this for sure.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I do like the new outfit better though.
Yeah, the new outfit is better. Yeah. So yeah, again, glad that I'm not collecting Hot Toys as much. So all right, there's more though. Let's see. Let me pull up the other Hot Toys that just got announced. There's the hold on, let me pull the I think did we talk about Thrawn, Sean, before?
Yeah,
Or
I think so. Yeah.
okay. Oh
I don't
no.
know. It's been so long since we've talked collectibles.
I think Tony's gonna definitely get this figure. That's kidding.
Oh man, if he was a person, like he could have been Star Killer, he could have been Barriss Offee. There's so many people he could have been, but no, he's not. So like, no one's gonna buy this.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks cool though, right?
It does, especially with both sabers ignited and the cape glowing.
Yeah, it's cool, but yeah, I see where you're at. So I think some people will buy it.
yeah.
Joe will buy it.
Joe's getting it. Nice.
He's getting it for his birthday. Is what you're trying to tell me. Okay. I don't know if
Early
this is
Christmas
gonna.
gift.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this goes on his back like that. If it's magnetic.
Oh, probably.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be. No, it looks cool. I love the weathering on it. It looks. I think it's a great
Yeah,
looking
it looks
figure.
good.
But I'm definitely not gonna get it though. I just obviously, out of Hot Toys. Friendly reminder. No, it's just that it's a cool looking figure. Congrats to anyone that's picking this up. But again, I just have like OCD with things, man. Like if I'm collecting Hot Toys Star Wars figures, I want to collect the line. It's just gonna bother me if I miss out on something,
Yeah.
Especially like, oh, I have everyone except for Marek. I gotta get Marek just by default, So yeah,
But like Jeff said, that would be one you would pick up down the road because it's not going to sell out. It's going to go on sale, and you probably get it. And then you're going to get people that buy it that ended up when they start selling their collections off. You're going to get that one cheap.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the first Kylo Ren that came out, without a head sculpt, and it was like you can get that one for $120.
Yeah, but back then it was like you said, we were talking about it before. Like it was easy because there was no like tax. The shipping was cheaper. They gave you like a ton of points. Now it's so hard now, right? Like, and plus on top of that, the market was better back then. Like if you sold your figure, like at least you got your money back. Honestly, like like I've been selling a lot of figures and I've been getting lowballed left and right, man. And dude, like this guy wanted to buy my Death Watch Mando for like $130. shipped with fees.
Jeez.
Damn.
Dude, I might as well just give it to him for free at that point. Like, what
But
the
but the problem is, I think there's so many people that sell off their collections now.
Yeah.
That people think you're desperate. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was selling some stuff, I was getting lowballed, and I'm like, I don't have to sell this. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't. It's different if I'm trying to pay the bills, but it's like, listen, I'll hold on to it.
Yeah. And here's the thing too, is that like now with Captain Rex, like if I'm selling it now, do you think I have a hard time selling it now, especially with the new version?
I don't think a lot of people are
It
going to
sh-
like the old
Yeah.
version's way better.
It should be easier because you could even compare it. Do you guys want this for cheaper or the newer one for more? Like, it should help you sell it better.
What's
Yeah.
funny, since they announced the new one, I think the old one's going to sell out now.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
The old
it
one
should-
is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a fantastic figure.
Yeah, and here's
That and Cody. Cody's amazing.
Oh,
yeah, Cody.
I need a Cody, man. Re-release
Yeah.
Cody, man.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Like, read the room. Like,
Yeah.
wait, huh?
Or
Cody sold
even
out.
A Bad Batch Cody,
That's
even
really
in
Captain
his
Rex.
gray
It
armor.
was like, what? Huh?
Give us
Yeah.
the Bad Batch animated Cody. I'll take that.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
something
he'll sell.
different. Like, but I again, like, it's just hard too. And it's just, again, it's just really tough to collect Hot Toys. Like I
Yep.
said, the market was better back then, and whatever you sold, you got your money back, and you used that money to buy more Hot Toys.
More.
But now, like, if you buy a figure for $250 and you're selling it for 150, how can you maintain that like collecting habit of yours? Where you're losing $100 left and right with figures, right? So, yeah, it's definitely harder to stay in the game nowadays. You just definitely have to be very picky. Got to know that if you buy this figure, you got to accept the terms that if I was to sell it, you're not going to get your money back. You're probably going to lose a lot of money. And, there's a possibility also that they might reissue your figure at some point. So you gotta make sure when you buy something now, you gotta be like, okay, this is it. I don't care, what they do. I'm keeping this figure. All right. So I think that's basically it in terms of all the. Oh no, did we talk about this guy, Sean? This one just got released. Yeah, I don't think we talked about him.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so I think this is that's another figure that's probably gonna sit for a little bit. Just because to me this is not the Grand Inquisitor that
But they did nail the head sculpt from the actor from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's really good, but it's not our Grand Inquisitor that what we think he should be like.
Yeah.
But look at that, dude. They killed that sculpt. That sculpt's
did.
really good.
They killed
The
it.
outfit's badass. Like, that's a nice figure. It's just, if you like him, like, that's a really good figure.
Yeah. Tony, how about you? What do you think about this figure?
No, it looks great, but like I'd much rather a Rebels Grand Inquisitor hot toy. I would get that in a heartbeat with the yellow eyes and everything. But it's like they're dropping this now. Like Kenobi was what, 2 years ago now? It feels like a year and a half ago.
It. Yeah.
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 Like it's way too late. Nobody's like itching for the Grand Inquisitor now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I mean, like you said, I mean, if I were to rate this portrait, I give it like a 9.5.
It's really good.
It's really like
good.
That
it's
whole
like almost
figure. That whole figure's a 9.5. Like, the outfit's bad, like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
But nobody wants them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, right? Because you
Like
really
the Reva
didn't do.
figure. The Reva figure was a good head sculpt. That was a good looking figure, but no one wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it though? Like, we're finally getting like, badass characters on live action. Why are we not like gravitating towards these characters? Like,
well, this character just got bad rap because it, the head wasn't shaped the right way.
Yeah. Yep. And then
That's it.
And then Reva was just like a fake Trilla. Like I like Trilla from Fallen Order way more than
Oh
Riva.
yes,
Yeah, give me a
yeah,
Trilla hot toy, please. I would take that in a heartbeat.
yeah. Trilla was, oh my gosh, she
Trilla was
was,
awesome.
yeah, and she had so much like character development. Like you felt
And the
for
game,
her.
yeah, because she came up right when you needed it. It wasn't too much, and she wasn't forced on you in the game. She would just
Mhm,
pop up every now and then and fight Cal, and that
mhm.
was it.
Yeah, and she was a good actress.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was like, I think her name's Elizabeth Groen or something like that.
Mhm.
And I just remember like playing the game, and I'm like, wow, like I feel for her. Like I feel for her
Yeah,
character, what she
yeah.
went through, like
Yep,
her anger and like the
yep.
sadness inside of her. I just didn't feel that with Riva. I don't
Nobody
know
did.
what. Yeah. And I don't know what it is. Is it the writing? Is it the acting? Like what is it, you know?
It's the fact she got stabbed by Vader twice and survived, and knows
Yeah.
and
And
knows who Luke Skywalker is, knows where he lives, and she's still alive in canon. That's
yeah,
why.
that and Qui-Gon went down in like one swoop. One
Yeah,
snap.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh my gosh, we need to fix Filoni. You got to fix this stuff, man.
Yeah.
You can't be. I know Filoni knows his stuff, and hopefully they're, they're
It's a good
going.
segue.
Yeah, it's a great segue. Um, so yeah, is Filoni the savior of Star Wars, Tony?
It's a start in the right direction,
Mhm,
100%. So KK's still lurking in the background, which sucks. But hopefully, with this title, Filoni could kind of just tell her, relax, go over
mhm,
there. I'm gonna
mhm,
fix everything you messed up. And I'm very interested to see
mhm,
what his plan is and how he's gonna do things. And I'm looking forward to it. I just think we're not gonna know a damn thing until Japan Celebration, because I think the next 4 projects that they have done will get next year in the beginning of 2025, and then probably at Japan Celebration, he's gonna break down what his master plan is. So
Yeah.
that is what I'm waiting for, like his Kevin Feige Hall H moment, letting us know, "Here's what we're doing with Star Wars," and
yeah,
I cannot wait for that.
Now, where is Favreau in all of this?
I think he's just still there, just doing his Mando stuff. Maybe it'll be a better position since Dave is higher up. That way, KK can't meddle in Favreau stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure season 3 of Mando was not what John Favreau wrote, and KK had her little mitts in there.
You
So
think Dave's going to be like the middleman in between KK and Favreau and kind of like smooth things over and say,
yeah,
"Hey, you need to do this way," and vice versa.
yeah, because your boy became your boss now. So it's like, all right, he'll hold me down, and we could make sure that we're telling the story that the way we want to, and
mhm,
not have to like add Jack Black and Lizzo and Rivas and all this other stuff that nobody wants.
Yeah. Yeah. And I wouldn't think Favreau would have any resentment either because he's got to realize like
It's business.
Filoni is Lucas's right hand guy. Like he should know. Like hopefully
Yeah,
he knows better,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and maybe a little bit thankful that he's in that position. Like we were just saying, that he
yeah,
can be
yeah.
the moderator between them two.
yeah. Honestly, I think, Filoni, as much as I like the episodes that he directed, right? I just feel like he's more of a creative, like, like basically he fits his title. Like,
Yeah.
I just think that he just knows Star Wars really well. People can go to him like, hey, where do you want us to take this story? Okay, well, you need to take this story here, 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 and this person can't be this. You can't do this, and you
Yeah.
can't do that,
Yeah.
and this is
Yep.
this. Okay, all right. And when you're done doing the first rough draft, come back to me and I'll see if I'll approve it. And then they
Yeah.
come back.
Yes. That.
Oh yeah, Reva's gonna get stabbed twice, and she's still nah. We can't have that. We can't
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
that because there's
Yep.
a continuity issue there. Scrap that. And I
Yeah.
feel like that's what originally when George Lucas sold his company. That's what George Lucas was supposed to be. He was supposed to be an advisor.
Yeah.
When he had that interview with what's his name? That guy Tony, I forgot his name. But oh, Charles whatever, I forgot his name, but he was basically said that like, Disney, did a bait and switch on him. They were like, oh, you're going to be our
Yeah.
advisor, you're going to help us this, we're going to do your 7, 8, 9 treatments of Star Wars. But then
He gave them the scripts for 7, 8, and 9, and they're like, no.
no,
That's
midichlorians.
that's the problem. They want to control everything.
Yeah.
Because we all want Filoni to come in and be like the spell check for Disney. Like anytime they do something, you got to run it by Filoni, and he'll be like, "Nope, that's wrong. That's right. That's wrong. That's right." That's what we hope, and we hope he's in this position because Kathleen came to him and said, "Listen, Disney's getting a bad rap. Like she hears all the negativity, and maybe she went to him and it's like, listen, you were his right hand man. We're gonna give you the reins." That's what we hope. If that's the case, Star Wars will get better.
It will.
If Disney does not release it and they try to control him too much, he's going to end up getting pissed off and leave.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And if he leaves, we're all doomed. Then it's like, okay, I'm just gonna watch 1 through 6 over and over for the rest of my life in Clone Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think I do want to talk a little bit about the Pandaverse, right? This is like,
God, they destroyed.
like Kathleen Kennedy with this with the Pandaverse episode, right? And hold on, let me see. So basically, it's just such a coincidence that like this Pandaverse episode airs. People everywhere are talking about it, right? And then it's all of a sudden like Disney acts on it, and they make Dave Filoni the creative. Was it his title again? Chief
Creative Officer. Yeah,
a CCO, right? Is that higher than Kathleen, or just a step below her? Or
I don't think it's higher than her. I mean, I don't know if it's like equal or similar, but I know it's the same title that Kevin Feige has over on the Marvel side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave Bedreau says, "Hey guys, nope on all accounts."
Yeah, he doesn't think David's gonna think Filoni's gonna do it.
I think it'll be better than what we've got. I just want consistency and storytelling.
Yeah, like the way I look at the way I look at Star Wars right now is like we're in such a weird place where some people love it, some people hate it. Like there's no continuity. I don't think Star Wars is ever going to be the Star Wars of old. We need to kind of look at what we've got and hope something gets better. And in our eyes right now, the only way it's going to get better is putting Filoni in charge. Because imagine if he was gone, like who would you bring in? Like what Star Wars would be done? It really would.
Yeah.
Because they have no direction anyway.
Yeah.
And if he gets in there and fails, man, it's bad news.
Yep.
And here's the thing and I feel like a lot of companies just don't get it, right? They have investors, they have people in suits, right? That think that they know how to make money.
Yeah.
To make money is to be just telling just organic stories, right? Nothing forced down our throats. Nothing like, oh, there is like a hidden like message that we want to tell you or whatever it is, right? And just tell like just a nice heartfelt story. And I just feel like we're not getting that. We haven't gotten that recently, in a lot of movies. I mean, how many freaking remakes are we going to get? How many Saw remakes are we going to get? How many Predator remakes are we going to get? And those movies came from the 80s, right?
Yeah. Now we're getting a Die Hard remake.
Now a Die Hard remake? People can't come up with
John Krasinski. No joke. I'm like, seriously, how can you write something new? Be original. Use your imagination. You can only live off nostalgia for so long.
Exactly.
And people are getting tired of it. Now, granted, I'll watch it, but it's like it's not the original. It's not going to be as good as the original. It won't touch it.
Yeah, that's why I embrace like new stories. Like right now I'm watching Invincible. I watched the first season. That was
so good.
Yes.
So
it's
good.
Something refreshing, even though it's a superhero movie. There's a hidden message behind it, right? Like, father son turmoil and drama. Sound familiar? Vader, Luke. the boys, there's a lot of like really good stories that are being told, and just like, and for example, I just finished the new Spider-Man game, dude.
Mm.
Even though it's a Spider-Man game, the storyline was amazing.
Yeah, man,
They
they always are.
I was just like, wow, this is like really like hitting home. And I feel like that's where these companies need to just understand, like, just tell a good story. That's what people want. Don't tell something like, I don't know, like with Star Wars, just make things like how they were before. That's what made Star Wars, like the original practical effects, right?
Oh
um
yeah.
like, having costumes on set, nothing's too CGI, like
Yeah.
just a nice balance. The music, just the story. That's what makes Star Wars, not this
That's what gives
whole.
you the feels. It
Yes,
really does.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
That's why
I just.
Rogue One was such a hit, because he
Mhm.
based it. He filmed it just the way they did the originals. He did
Y-
practical and the right amount of digital, and it was just great.
Yeah.
yeah, and it was just like a well told story. you know the hero didn't, I mean, they won, but they died trying, you know so I don't know, and they just tied in it really well, and I just feel like that's how you, I don't know, for me, that's how you make money. And honestly, guys, here's the thing too, right? With the internet, you know nowadays, it's so hard to, like, I don't know, tell your opinion without sounding negative, right? Like, and the thing too is that, like, we love Star Wars. We're very passionate about it, but we're not negative. I think that people like misunderstand that, like, oh, well, you guys just hate Star Wars. Then why it's not for you guys? No, no, no. We're just being honest.
Yeah.
And if we just say, "Oh, I love Star Wars," and we really don't, then we're being dishonest. And I feel that's actually not helping at all, right? We just want it to
Uh-uh.
get better. So, George definitely has a good team around him. Dave has Favreau. Yeah, I mean, how this? I mean, is Kathleen Kennedy forever going to be the head of Lucasfilms?
I don't know, or maybe she's on her way out, and like I don't, bro. Who knows? Who knows? I guess we'll just see whatever gets announced that's new and next. And I think a big sign
Mhm,
will be the movies.
mhm,
What happens with the 3 movies? Like
mhm.
now that Dave is there, is he going to be like, yeah, let's do this Ray movie, or are they going to cancel that James Mangold movie? Dave's movie. I'm
Mhm,
very interested to see what happens with all the movies, because supposedly for that Ray movie, they should have a script
mhm.
sometime in December for it. So like, is Filoni
I
gonna see the script and just like you say, be like, nope, redo it and like kick it back? Because I would be so happy to hear reports of that the script came in, but Filoni said no or something like that.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, Dave Boudreau, shout out to David. We had him on the show a couple weeks back. He says Favreau would have been a better person to helm. He's a far better filmmaker. Filoni is not.
Oh,
He is a good
filmmaker, yeah,
filmmaker.
for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, Favreau at least knows how to do a live action film.
Oh
I
yeah,
agree with you guys, honestly.
100%, yeah.
And I'm hoping that's what, maybe Dave Filoni is very busy. He's gonna be overwhelmed with all these people coming to him for,
Yeah.
advice.
I actually agree with David there. I think Favreau would have been better in this position with
Mhm,
Filoni as his right hand,
mhm,
because I mean Favreau's a fabulous filmmaker.
mhm,
Filoni's got the lore. I
mhm,
think with them working together,
Yeah,
mhm.
they're the team.
yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, what's the negative in all this? It's
What
Kathleen Kennedy.
what
Like,
what
why is she there? Like, why?
what if KK's gone and John slides to KK's spot, and then you have
Dude,
John and
Yeah,
Dave, the balance in
yeah.
the force?
I
That's the
Yeah.
agree,
balance
man.
we need.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be great, because I
yeah,
think with Kathleen Kennedy just being like, why is she there? Like,
Yeah,
for what?
man. Mm.
Why?
yeah, yeah. But that doesn't make him a good storyteller. No, I agree with David.
Yeah.
He's a walking
Yeah.
like
Oh,
Star
yeah,
Wars
yeah.
encyclopedia. But like maybe it could be like a negative. Just because a lot about Star Wars doesn't mean you could tell a good story. I mean, you have to think about it. Like when he was working on the Clone Wars, he had George Lucas next to him, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he was just like absorbing all that knowledge. And yeah, I think John Favreau is a good storyteller.
Because John came up with he did Mandalorian, right?
He did the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian's his brainchild, and guess what? It was fantastic until they started seeing Grogu, and then they saw the money, and that's
they
when
rushed him back.
It changed.
Yeah,
because that wasn't Favreau's intentions. You know.
Yep. I agree.
Because what's the first and second season of Mandalorian is amazing. Like that's probably some that and Tony. What did you think about Andor?
Oh, I'm not an Andor fan, bro.
Really?
So,
See,
no, not at all whatsoever.
It's such a split. It's such a split decision. With Andor, like I love it. I like it.
Yeah. So there's things in it I could appreciate, like the writing, the acting, the sets were beautiful, amazing. But bro, it put me to sleep every episode, and like
I hear that a lot.
It didn't feel there wasn't enough Star Wars elements in there for me to enjoy it. So. I'm not an Andor fan, man.
Yeah, it's funny because anyone that says they don't like it, it's usually that's what they say. Oh, it bored me. It didn't seem like Star Wars.
Yeah,
but I'm the complete opposite. I don't know.
Yeah. So here's the thing too, and I think Star Wars series said it best. I mean, in terms of like how I feel, he said that like if you're like into like film and how like filming is like with the cinematography, the acting, the script, well done. It's a well done movie. In terms of a Star Wars movie, for me, it didn't feel like it. I didn't get those feels, right? It just not because there's not enough stormtroopers or lightsaber fighting. It just didn't have that essence that I'm looking for. What I'm looking for, practical effects, just like just simplicity, just like in A New Hope. That's simplicity. It's just it was just like overly complicated. If I wanted to watch an overly complicated movie, I'll watch what's that called? The movie with Ryan Gosling. What's that called? Battlefield. When you say Battlefield? Blade Runner.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah. 2049. That's a well shot movie, very good cinematography, like things like that. Like I would want to watch that, but no, I'm watching Star Wars for Star Wars, right? Simplicity. It's all about that. There's no complex. I mean, I get it. I give him a lot of credit for trying something different. That's just not me. I mean, I'm happy, Sean, that you enjoyed it, but that's not what me personally, what I'm looking for in a Star Wars movie or show.
Another thing with Andor. So, like, I loved Rogue One. So I expected it just to be Rogue One, but in the show, and it wasn't. But the one thing that kind of irked me was just like the budget was ridiculous. They got $250 million and 12 episodes, but Kenobi got shafted with like 6 episodes and like $90 million budget or whatever it was. So it's kind of like, what if those numbers were flipped? And
I agree. I agree with
that care on location. More 12 episodes to let it breathe. It's just come on.
I would rather see him do that, to be honest.
Yeah, they gave it to the dead guy from Rogue One. Like who's clamoring for an Andor show?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Nobody really wanted an Andor show. Like I was happy with Rogue One. Did I need to deep dive into like how they got there? No, not really. Like I kind of filled the blanks in. I think Rogue One was enough for me. But like you said with Kenobi. I was more excited for that, but then like the CGI, like when they de-aged him, I'm like, what the hell is that? Like some of the like the sets, I was like, oh, like okay.
The volume in the corner of the studio.
Yes, and then what took me out of it is when they replayed this where Kenobi like hit a stormtrooper with his saber and it bounced back. Did you see that one? Did you see that scene? I was just like, what the heck? I was like, what the heck is that? But again, I just feel like, I don't know. For me, I just think less is more now. Like, I just feel like in a perfect world, I would put Favreau as the head of Lucasfilms, right? Because I just think that he just gets it, right? And he knows it. And he could kind of like keep Filoni in check if he just maybe Filoni wants to be like too deep dive too much into the lore, right? Some of us might like it, but some of us, like the casual fans, might like
you think Filoni might overcomplicate it, or
Nah, I
Yeah,
think they
he
would
might.
balance well. I don't know.
No, I'm saying like if Filoni's just strictly just in charge, but no one really keeping him in check,
Mm,
that's not Kathleen Kennedy. Like if Favreau was, like I said, head of Lucasfilms, I think it will be a perfect marriage.
yeah.
Um, you know, again, for me, like I had my wife watching Ahsoka with me, and I just had to keep explaining a lot of things to her.
Yeah, there's some deep cuts in there, especially the last episode, the Mortis statue. It's
Yeah,
like if
Oh
you didn't
yeah.
watch Clone Wars, that meant nothing to you. But if you watch it, you like were mind blown. Like, is this really
hmm
happening?
yeah. And which is good too because it sparks up a conversation, but for the casual like Star Wars fan, because you kind of like, you know, you kind of want to grab like, capture everyone as a whole, and
Yeah.
you want them to enjoy Star Wars as alongside the hardcore fans. Like I said, like, Filoni is great in telling a really deep cut story, but I just think that Favreau will just like keep him in check and just kind of like average it out, and so we'll see. I'm just all I gotta say is that it's just looking up from here on, you know, moving forward, right? So
All we can do is cross our fingers and hope.
Yeah.
do you
Fingers
guys
crossed.
do you guys think that they should just go back to making movies instead of the shows? Maybe like pump out a show here and there, but strictly focusing on the movies.
If they do
Yeah.
the movies, I want them spread out every 3 years, just like George did. Give it time to breathe, time to get done, and anticipation to build up.
Mhm,
Well, time to actually write it well. That's what I'm thinking
That
because
too.
they rush out when Disney acquired Lucas, it was like they were just trying to pump these 3 movies out so they can put their stamp
mhm,
on it.
mhm,
And they just the first I like The Force Awakens. I get it. It
Hmm.
felt like a reboot of New Hope, but
Yeah.
that's fine with me for the new generation. Like to me, it had a good foundation. And
Yep.
mhm,
then where the hell did they go with it? Like
Yeah.
the second one was so like what? And then they get, the third one hits and they try to do whatever they can to try to,
mhm.
Yep.
make up for it. And by that point, it was already ruined.
Do you think
So
Filoni will touch the sequels?
I
Because they're
hope
still
not.
there.
I
Meaning,
just want to
like,
ignore them.
yeah, but like, it's like it's just one of those things. Like they could keep making good shows and think, but it's just one of those things where it just still
It's
lingers
always
in your.
there.
It's always there,
But
and
unless
with the and when the Ray movie is coming up too. I'm sorry, go ahead, Tony.
So unless Dave is slick and tries to squeeze in like a trilogy in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens and kind of give us maybe like a version of George's sequel trilogy that he wanted, because like in George's sequel, supposedly there was like Darth Maul stuff, Darth Talon fighting
Mhm,
Luke. Like, what
mm,
if he's building towards something like that? Because they're back on Dathomir, they got Night Sisters. Like, what if they resurrect Maul and try to do something like that? Or,
mhm.
I mean, something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You think he's going to incorporate the sequels with the World Between Worlds and try to tie it in? Maybe
I don't.
not focus on it so much, but just kind of
I
to
mean,
tie up loose ends, I guess.
maybe a little, and like if he did, I'm sure it would make a little bit more sense. Like
Yeah.
if something happened, in his movie or something with Luke to show why he was like how he was in the Last Jedi. Like, what if like they bring Mara Jade in and like she dies or something, and like a bunch of like big pivotal things happen to Luke, and we get to see it happen, and then it kind of slowly starts to make sense. Not saying it's gonna make the Last Jedi better, but like giving a little bit more backstory to everything that happened off screen.
I think
Yeah.
the best way to fix it is to make the Last Jedi Luke Skywalker
A
the
clone.
clone.
Yeah, what if he's doing that? There's all this cloning stuff, this Mount Tansis and Bad
Yeah.
Batch. Like, yeah, what if
What
that's
happens to real Luke is stuck with Ahsoka in
in
the other
Peridia?
galaxy. Yeah.
I would love that. When they first went to the other galaxy, I kind of
Mhm,
was happy. I was hoping they would stay there and they could just live there and do movies and tell stories over there away
mhm,
from the
mhm.
sequel galaxy. But then they came back to like 50-50 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there has to be something so that we can move forward. I think it's so hard to move forward when that thing is still lingering in. all of our heads. It's just like such a traumatic experience.
It's like
You know?
working with your ex-girlfriend and going to work every day, having to see your ex-girlfriend.
Exactly.
know.
You moved on, but she's freaking there, and then she's
And
kissing other
always there.
guys, and you're like,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
freak, man?
Yeah.
You son of a, but Moff McClunky likes milfs a move. Crazy if you think giving Filoni a fake promotion is going to turn things around. It's going to be more of the same from Panderverse. Yeah,
He's
it could
not
be.
completely wrong, because my issue is Kathleen Kinney's still there whispering in his ear, telling him what to do. That's
Yeah.
what bothers me.
Yes, I agree. And the only way to fix this is to have Kathleen just retire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
You
does.
know?
Like I just said a minute ago, why does she have to be there? Like,
Why is
Yeah.
she still there?
put
Exactly what you
Favreau
said.
there and Filoni beside Favreau, and I think that'll be a better recipe. Not saying that's going to fix everything,
Yeah.
but I think it'll put you in the right direction.
Yep.
Kathleen Kinney does not even need to be there.
Nope.
KK is getting less power.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I just think at this point in her career, I mean, I thought she was going to finish Indiana Jones and just call it quits, but she's still
Yeah.
lingering around. I don't know what she's lingering on to. I think anything at this point that she produces or touches is just like becoming a failure.
Yeah. I
Indiana
mean,
Jones being one of them. That how much money did they lose in that?
unless she's got plans of retirement and she's just trying to do the right thing and put the right pieces in the right place, and then kind of say, I'm done. Dave's here,
Yeah.
John's here.
That
No,
would
I'm
be
just
nice. That would be
wishful
nice.
thinking. But you never know. I mean, she might be sick of the backlash. She's got
Dude,
enough money. She don't need to keep
Yeah.
working.
Yeah,
Does
she don't
does she
need
have
to. What?
kids and a family? Like, go spend time with your family.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah, and then she's doing yeah. What's up with this Ray movie? Like supposedly, like
Nobody wa
Daisy really read it, and
It wasn't what she
she's like,
expected.
yeah, it's like, who wanted this? No one wanted it. There was so much hate from
Ho
not only
hopefully
from the Last
Filoni's
Jedi.
got
Yeah.
hopefully Filoni's got enough balls to say, "No, we're not gonna do that." Like,
I
that's
would
gonna
be
like, why
canceled.
would you do this? Like, I have a plan. If you wanna put me in this position, let's follow my plan. Let me go ahead and show you my blueprint for the next 10 years, and then if you agree with it, I'll take the job. If not, adios.
Yeah, David saying word behind closed doors, getting less power.
Good.
Not hopefully.
I'm sick of
Okay.
seeing her every celebration, bro. Every time she comes out on
Yeah.
stage, I'm like,
Yeah, and they don't like her. Luke Skywalker doesn't like her, and Mark Hamill doesn't like her. It just shows. You could tell.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know. And George Lucas, I'm sure he doesn't like her too, because
No, I
Yeah.
hate
she helped do the bait and switch.
Yep.
And it's a shame. But again, we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see, like, what's gonna come out of this. Are there's gonna be more, because change needs to happen. Disney's
Yeah.
losing a lot of money. It's a
Oh,
fact.
yeah.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah.
Dude, like, I mean, look at I think didn't another like Disney animated movie just come out recently and it flopped?
Probably.
Yeah, most
Yeah,
likely.
probably. Yeah,
Mhm.
they are. And even the parks and stuff too, man. Like, I'm going to Japan, and
Mhm.
like I was planning to go to both Disney parks, but now it's kind of like I don't even know if I even want to waste my time going anymore, just because
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
they're just giving me a bad taste in my mouth everywhere. So it's like
Yeah.
they're just losing that magic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you said it right. It's the magic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
exactly. And I just think that yeah, we'll see. Again, I don't know, guys, like, I feel like sometimes, like, when we talk, honestly about things like this, I feel like people are gonna be like, "Oh, they're so negative." No, we're not negative. We're just being honest.
Calling it how
We're
we see it.
being honest.
Yeah.
That exactly.
Hey, we are trying to be optimistic about Filoni, so,
Yeah.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
not saying, "Yeah, he's gonna be the savior, he's gonna come in." We don't know, because
Yeah.
we don't
Yeah.
know how much control he's gonna
Yep.
have,
Mhm.
Yep.
and I keep saying it, why does she have to be there? You
Yeah.
don't need to be whispering in his ear telling him what to do.
Yeah. Exactly. And then the reshoots and, like the low budgets, it's just enough is enough. So I don't know, we'll see. Iger probably will get forced out before Kennedy. Oh, son
Ag
of a.
again.
Again.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somehow Iger returned.
Exactly.
Somehow we don't know, but somehow he showed up at our front door.
Yeah. But all right, guys. I think that wraps it up for tonight. I do want to appreciate everyone tuning in tonight's special
guys,
extra
thanks for hanging
episode.
for another day, 2 days in a row.
Yeah, 2 days in a row. We're gonna be back next week. We got another special guest, another actor who is going to be, on the Skeleton Crew.
Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say. He should be back next Wednesday. Oh, We'll be back next Wednesday to interview him. So we'll leave you with that. And yeah, guys, just hit that like button. Help support the channel. Please check out Star Wars Sith.
Yep, thanks, Tony, for hanging out.
Tony,
This was
Yes,
fun.
thanks for having me.
where can people find you, and what you got
So
coming up?
on YouTube at Star Wars Sith 66. I also have a gaming channel at Hyrule Sith on YouTube. So I got tomorrow my podcast, Sith Talk weekly podcast, dropping tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I got that coming. And then I don't know, maybe Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, the Boba Fett video will be out, the unboxing.
Oh, nice. That's
Nice.
such a nice
So
one, man.
That does
yeah,
look cool. I love the way the jetpack makes
yes.
the base. That's pretty cool.
And then on Hyrule Sith, I'm actually playing GTA 5, which I've never played. So I'm playing it, and it's so much fun because GTA 6 is coming out next year. So having some fun on the gaming channel too.
Nice.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah, guys. Please check out Tony and all of his social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube.
Yes.
He's doing great things over there, man. And yeah,
Thank you.
please check him out. Sean, another
Another
one
one in the
in the
books.
books. And thank you guys for tuning in. May the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. Good night,
Peace.
everyone. Take care.